gigantic compared to the other. Yep. That's why I got the wife. Just kidding.
All right, everybody, we are back. Sorry, we had a graphics update right in the middle of our stream. I love Streamlabs. So I don't know how much you missed. But we are back, so.
Let's go.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't remember. What were you doing?
We're
Can you
We were
searching.
recap
looking
of the
at
last recap?
stones. There's like the glowing
Alright.
stuff coming
Oh,
out of
shit.
it.
We threw the teeth away. See if they glowed anymore.
I was trying to touch the glowy stuff. Yappa's kicking stuff around, seeing if he can make it brighter.
Yeah, you guys are doing that. You run your dagger across this light, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Does Yappa kick anything? Right?
You kick a lot of stuff; it doesn't really do anything.
I say the chant again, the thing.
Yeah. What was
about
it
the
saying?
Ember doors. Come back here and you find Ember doors or some shit like that.
When you seek amber doors, return here. You said that, and then it disappeared.
When you seek Ember doors, return here.
Okay, you say that, nothing happens.
I'm gonna walk away and then come back.
Okay. You walk away. Where do you walk to?
I don't know, like 20 feet the other way, and then I come back.
Okay, you do that. You're back.
Wait, is the line a color? Like the
No,
glow is
it's
a
blue.
color?
It's a blue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spit on it.
Is
Okay, you
it
spit on it.
is it in the shape of a door?
No.
Just the stones?
It's
know?
kind of like the seams of when the stones were put together because they're man-made.
Can we break the stone?
You could try. You can certainly try.
Um,
I'm gonna ram my shell against it.
Okay, roll a strength check.
shell
Don't
breaks.
worry, guys. Shell breaks. Whatever. The shell is invincible. My shell will last past my death.
Probably.
So, where the heck is my button? Oh, here it
Can I do a rock investigation?
is. 13.
Okay, you hit it, and you see you hit the stone with your shell. Nothing happens. I don't know.
Does it make a cool sound?
That's the noise it makes.
A weird sound.
It makes the noise of a turtle shell hitting stone.
Oh,
Well, 12's gonna see if he can figure out what ritual would cause it to do this. Is
To do what?
religion? What is the? Do I know any of rituals? That,
You just should have rolled a fucking thing.
what do I want to do? Religion or
Whatever the fuck you want. Your choice. You get the sense that the stones are glowing because of the innate religious, it be maybe magical importance they have, and that's probably it.
Yeah.
You probably think you should come back here at a later time and use the phrase the DM gave you and take it literally. It's just that's what the god is saying to you. That
oh,
religion.
right.
We have not unlocked this level.
Yes, is what
I think we should come back when we find out more.
you think. The phrase "when you seek amber doors, return here" will probably mean something in
take
the
out
future.
Six
Maybe we
kind of
should-
pieces of jewelry.
And the fact that it disappeared after you said it, man, it may have been like a message left here for you.
All right, I'm gonna write in the dirt. These are our stones. Please don't bother them.
These are
Okay. These are our stones. Okay. So are you guys resting here, or are you continuing?
We'll
travel?
just make it to the town by the nighttime. See
Okay. You have a dead horse. What are you doing with the dead horse?
Dead horse is dead. We're leaving the dead horse.
You're just leaving it in
Put
the
it
front.
in the circle
Yeah.
and fucking.
Hold
It's
on.
a broken building. It will match the facade of this whole building here. There's a broken windmill and a leftover cart with
And a dead
children's
horse.
use.
We should burn it.
Oh, I got all these
Otherwise-
children juice on my cart.
You
We,
don't
we,
want
sh-
to.
we should burn it,
dead horse.
otherwise it would come back to life and in an undead form. Kill it.
Oh, you said burn it. I thought you said bone it. I'm like, no, no thanks. That's not me.
I say we burn it.
Okay, it starts to rain.
Alright, I guess we're not burning it.
Why don't we eat it?
I'm gonna chop its head off.
Okay. So you go over to the electrocuted fried horse, and what do you take out to chop off its head?
I'm pretty sure I have
I think you have an axe. I think 12 has an axe.
the.
Do you do this in front of the children? Do you make them
No,
watch?
no, I tell them.
Like-
No, I tell them to go. I'm gonna take care of the horse.
You see that Irina and Ishmark have kind of like wrapped the children in the blankets to give them like makeshift shitty ponchos. And they start walking down the path and they say, "Meet us there when you're done."
I do have a hand axe.
Desecrating. A hand axe is like not. It's gonna take a few swings.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 strength and a
Okay, you just-
18 constitution. Yeah.
After a few, roll a strength check just to see how fast this can be done. Yeah, pretty fast. Okay. You chop through it,
20. 30.
and you like get right in between where like the spine, neck bones are, and you split it so it's not hard to get through the bones. And you have a horse head and a body. Congratulations, you desecrated a corpse.
Alright, he's gonna take the head and drag it away from the horse,
Got it.
and
Yappa's gonna set the horse up on the side of the house like it's alive.
as rigor mortis set him.
And then he's gonna sing a little tune while playing bagpipes very dramatically.
It doesn't have a head anymore.
Yes. It's a memorial service,
It's
but I wanted him to have one last standing moment.
it's a headless horse,
Okay.
not a man.
You do that
Man.
for roll a strength check.
With advantage.
You can't lift up the horse. You feel like it'd be easier without a head because there's less weight, but it's very it's a heavy body.
All right,
These are
Gabriel
some
help.
nice, well-fed
I'll help
horses.
you.
These also, you remember, these aren't your
Gabriel
horses.
got it.
Okay.
Gabriel's like, hold
Yeah,
on.
Gabriel's like, okay, and just like lifts it up, leans it. So you have a decapitated, like there's blood leaking from the stump, and you press it against there. You kind of have to like jam the legs and like break them a little bit to get them to not bend.
Perfect. And how did my bagpipes go?
Oh.
Really
They
good.
went really good.
Did
You feel like if the horse
Well-
had a head, it may come back to life.
He just
it's-
rolled 2 nat 20s right there.
Yeah. The stars align and form a beam that kills Strahd. No. Yeah. So it's a great performance. You 12 as you're
it,
carrying
yeah.
the horse head, you feel like you almost see tears run down its from its beautiful funeral.
I'm gonna.
And then
is-
Jaffa's gonna kick it and run away.
Is there a tree nearby?
No. They're on a plain.
Is there a bush?
Yeah. No. There's a cliff, there's 4 stones, and there's a windmill, and then there's a muddy path.
Alright, I'm gonna take the head to the cliff
Okay.
and be like, "You are forever a good horse. I hope that you find your peace outside of this horrible land. May the Maker keep you forever." And I will toss the head off the.
Jaffa's just
Okay,
walking.
so
As
you.
he's talking before he eats it, he's just gonna be like, "Hurry the come on!"
Okay, so you you alternate Lion's King this is where they eat Simba off the cliff, and you throw it and it probably splatters.
The tongue wiggles as it falls.
You know,
Yeah, just
Imagine people walking down there.
Yes, yes. Say, there's a guy down there fishing, and he's like, "What the hell's that? Are those rocks?"
is this teeth?
He's looking down, picking them up, and he gets fucking clobbered with the
Having a
horse
little
head.
picnic.
Yeah. So at the bottom of it is like there's a forest at the bottom of the cliff.
Okay,
So there's your trees.
there you go.
At the bottom of it.
Like-
That guy's down there just like,
This one.
man, I'm done going to church.
Okay. So you have the children. They're not on the
Great
map,
horse,
but you
man.
have them.
Perfect. I'm gonna continue to do my bagpipes as we travel,
Okay. So no stealth. Got it.
just for a ways until I get
Uh,
tired.
But he's
who's
invisible the whole time.
Doing.
No
Yeah.
one
Who's
sees him.
making perception check?
Where are we on the map? Just real.
I'll do a perception. check.
Right to the right. If you reach the Zalkovich Woods, you've gone too far. You guys.
13, technically. There you go.
21.
You guys.
21.
You're right by the big lake in the center of town, but down below that.
I got 9 plus 10.
Okay.
21.
You're stupid.
No, I'm not.
21.
Okay. You notice Nikolai as you guys are walking through. You guys get to like about there,
About.
and through this part of the forest, you notice a how would I describe him? Oh yeah, are you guys talking to the children?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. we're
Okay,
asking
how
whether
do you guys
they're
talk to the children? There's 2 boys and 1 girl.
Where are you from? What you doing?
Who are you
How
asking?
Did you get in that box? I'm just kidding.
Who are your
What's-
parents?
Do you have any
We're
other
asking
siblings?
the talkative one.
Yes, the talkative
'Cause
one.
one-
The
one
one that
boy's
actually wants to talk.
Okay, it was
The
you know it
girl.
was the girl who seemed to talk and the boy did not.
Yeah, the girl. I'm talking to the girl. Like, hey,
The
what's
ones
up?
that so
We're on stage.
the boy did not seem to talk. That was from the hags thing.
Uh-huh.
The kid from the cart, that was the boy seemed to talk.
Okay, so we got 2 talkers and a silent one.
Yeah,
Well,
one that
Jappa's
kind of
just
just
gonna
looks.
be
He looks like a little bit dead in the eyes.
Jappa's just gonna be humming a song. He's got
I'm
his
gonna,
blanket
I'm
on
gonna
him.
look him in.
Where are your parents, young one? Yota says to the girl.
Hold on. She goes, my parents sold me to the hags to pay for pastries. So she says. She says, I am from the village of Barovia.
You were just there.
We were just. It's unfortunate, but parents may have to die.
What?
Yeah, screw your parents. Screw them.
Yes,
I'm 5 years old. I don't know how I respond to this.
We are
Don't worry,
going.
I give you
My
the
name is
blanket.
Mirtrio.
Yeah,
Mirtrio.
fuck those people.
Mirtra, I'm Yota.
And then,
We are here to protect. We were sent.
so
How
the
big
other
are these
boy that
children?
is from the cart that seems to not be dead in the eyes, his name is Lucian. And then,
How about you, Lucian? Where are you from?
oh, my parents also sold me for pastries.
Wonder what they put in them. Give up their kids.
Mirtriel says they put children in the pastries. I saw them make children into the pastries.
Yappa just leans over and just throws up everywhere. just yarches.
Did you eat the pastry that you have
I
from?
just nibbled a little bit. So. But he's just gonna throw up.
You
like,
just hear a
uncontrollable.
turtle. What does a turtle vomit sound like? Pretty good, yeah. You hear that?
But we will take you somewhat safe.
How was my performance on? I'm just kidding.
And then there's the other one that just doesn't seem to like talk that much.
I'm gonna come back to the crew and say I did not throw up.
What do you know
I did not
about
throw up.
him?
Throw up. You all believe me.
So you asked the one that's dead in the eyes?
No, I asked the girl, what do you know of him?
He doesn't talk much. I don't think he has a soul.
Did you see them take it from him?
No, there's just people in Barovia sometimes don't have souls. That's what my parents talked about.
Fortunate, I guess.
You see Ishmar kind of goes, it seems to be an occurrence. We call them, let me look at my notes real quick so I can give you actual information. Hold on, let me pull up this notebook that has all these notes. The lands of Barovia.
Is that a fancy notebook?
Barovians. Okay. Hold on. It's a dictionary.
It's a dictionary. He's just filled.
Sometimes there are soulless people. It just seems sometimes people don't have souls in Barovia. The land of Barovia, not the village of Barovia. I know those are confusing. I didn't name them. In the lands of Barovia, sometimes people don't have souls, and they tend to be like this children or this child.
Barovia. Okay.
So,
I won't look him in the soul.
do they live a normal life, or do you deal with them in other ways?
They live semi-normal lives. They're more shells though than people. They kind of just follow. They kind of just follow the masses. They're physically indistinguishable, but they tend to not have any charm or imagination, and but they're more complacent, and with the depressing land that is Barovia.
What's the boy with no soul doing right now?
He's kind of just like following you. Like he's just following whatever you guys are doing. You
Where
guys
I,
are walking, he
Is on a
follows you.
horse or
where
not
I
on a
come
horse?
from, they call those millennials.
Did you just put them on? Did you did you put him on a horse or did you?
I'm making these kids walk. I'm just kidding. No, I'm pretty sure we put him on a horse.
Yeah, one person and all three kids could fit on a horse.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Japa.
Well, before we had two
Shut up, is that
people.
a fat joke?
We had two people on horses. Joppa was on one by himself. Everybody else was doubled up.
Yeah, so Japa can't be on a horse with three children.
It's okay. Gabriel will walk.
Fatty.
Ishmark, or no, we'll say Irina and the children are on one horse. Ishmark is walking.
I'm gonna look at Gabriel's gonna look
That
at
leaves
Jappa.
Were we missing a
Two
horse?
more
and
horses.
just-
Yeah, one
Jappa
died.
Jappa realizes that he
Okay.
needs to get off the horse, so he gets off the horse and he hands him a rope. We
gonna
did
tie
this
yourself?
back in the country. Oh,
The road is pretty muddy, so you could actually do that. You would get pretty dirty though.
I don't care.
Okay, so you do that. You don't. I'm not gonna make you roll. So you see him wrap a rope around the shell and then ties it to the horse, and he starts being dragged.
And me and Ishmar will hop back on the horse.
Yeah. Ishmark does not want a horse.
So you got out of your shell?
No.
No. I'm in
Oh.
the shell. I'm just shriveled inside, just riding along, just being
Uh-huh.
dragged.
Ishmark offers
Take
his
it.
place on the horse to Yolta.
I'm fine. I will walk. I like this.
You
Yeah.
can sit on me. And you hear from a faint shell, just like an echo. You can sit on me.
I will take your offer of the horse.
Yeah. Ishmark will let you walk. He's not going to take a horse.
This
but
is
there's
the
a lady.
This is the horse that's dragging.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's one more horse that at 12 and Remy could go on.
Because 12's heavy. too.
Nikolai.
Yeah, 12's heavy, but he might just walk actually.
Yeah,
Sorry,
12,
yeah, Nikolai.
well, 12's gonna walk.
I'm not Remy.
12 is not as heavy as me, though.
No.
Yeah, but he's pretty heavy.
Don't you remember how heavy I am?
Yeah, you're like really heavy.
You're
but
like
12
500
is-
pounds, right?
I'm like 510 pounds.
12 is like the size.
250.
Yeah, he's 250, but he's only like 5 foot, whatever.
I'm gonna do an
He's
acrobatic
heavy.
check to land onto Yappa. Just ride on top of him, like surfing.
Okay, there's a free. Ishmark's gonna get on the horse that nobody else is getting on. If he realizes you guys are just fucking around, he's gonna get on the horse and he'll ride next to.
Perfect.
So yeah.
All right.
Did any of you guys talk to the soulless
Alright,
child?
I fucking ate shit. It's too muddy.
Yeah, Yappa's talking to him as we're sliding because the horse is behind him.
Yeah. What do you ask?
They say you have no soul. Is that true?
He kind of like just nods and goes, "I guess."
You guess. Well, you can snuggle in here if you want. I got a shell too.
That's so.
12's gonna look at him and do not let them put you in a box, a category that says you cannot do what you want. The Maker has made us all in the way he has saw fit. If he is,
Listen to the tin can.
If he has not given you a soul for a purpose, that does not mean you do not. But I feel that deep down your soul is there. And I will pray for
Roll a religion check.
you. 19.
You get the sense, whether you want to tell him this or not, this kid probably actually doesn't have a soul. Like, he is the shell of a human. And you get the sense when Ishmark and all them say soulless, like, they're being literal. Like, there is something fucked up and weird about this land where there's just some people that don't have souls. And looking at this kid, you're like, oh shit, he does not have a soul.
So what you're saying is that when I came back into this world, I took his soul when he was born. I just borrowed
You
it. I
don't
was
know
like, oh shit, I need a soul. Well, here we go.
You also know that the rumor is once, like,
That's what happened. I
like
know.
you know that the rumor is nothing can leave Barovia. Like, even souls can't leave Barovia. So if you die in Barovia, you stay in Barovia.
But there are a
He's got a
bunch
soul
of
somewhere.
bodiless souls.
Floating.
Alright. We'll keep going.
Quit hitting the rocks.
Yeah, so what guy did I see?
you
Yelta's,
see,
Yelta's gonna guide the horse to hit every bump she can find.
easy enough. Nikolai, coming out of the forest carrying a rapier, you see a very fine dressed man. Did I put him on the map or not? I did not.
Wait, fine, I'm not gay. I'm sorry.
He's a good-looking man.
I got the peeping, like my eyes are peeping through this dark, shell. Like you can just see my eyes.
Do you
And
see your
then-
glowing?
Yeah, just the eyes. And then I'll see him and I'll be like, there's a stranger as his head pops out.
You see, he's holding
You put him on top of.
I didn't mean to. Look, there's the way this map behaves. Ah, he's giant. Okay, that's
He's a big
him.
boy.
I made him big so you guys can see what he looks like. He's holding a rapier. And you see, as you walk through the muddy road, creaking and twisty forest still surrounds you, as they have for hours. You hear the sound of rustling leaves and grunts as a well-dressed man stumbles back out of the woods with sword in hand. The man himself does dress nicely, and besides a few marks of filth from the forest, he seems rather clean and well put together. He kind of stumbled back, and you see that he looks towards the forest, expecting something to jump out, but nothing does. And then he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, hello. Sorry for bothering you. If I did," he kind of looks around. And he goes,
Who are you?
My name is Vasily."
Oh.
Wait,
Vasily.
as he does that, Jappa's gonna poke all of his limbs out, and he's gonna do that pose on the ground, just like, and he's gonna be like, "I've got a letter for you."
He goes, "Oh, you do? I wasn't expecting. Usually, letters are sent to my shop in Vakali, but if you have it now, I'll take it. Sure. Are you new around here? I don't seem to recognize you."
Yes.
Is it that noticeable?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I heard we had a circus in town, but I didn't expect this. He says
Where's
that he's
the
not. It doesn't
circus?
seem like he's joking.
Where's the circus?
Yes, there's some
I'm
sort
very
of
intrigued by the circus.
some sort of dude in a wagon. I don't know. I didn't do much research into it.
Yes.
It doesn't seem that interesting to me.
Apparently, there's a circus missing its biggest clown, and she points back at
Dude,
at the turtle.
Do you actually have a letter for me?
Yappa's gonna do a backflip from the ground. He's gonna swoop up out of the mud.
Make an acrobatics check.
We do, but I fear that it was to cause harm. Do you run a orphanage?
I do not know. I run a glass making shop. I know of an orphanage in Valkali.
Were you afraid of witches making the orphanage?
There have been children that apparently been taken, from what I've heard. But that's more in Barovia, not in Valkali.
I'll hand him the letter.
You see that he kind of opens it and he reads it.
Once you read it, we will explain.
Yes, I guess I did. I heard of an issue at the orphanage, and I did send a letter to these kind old ladies I heard about.
But those kind old ladies were making making pastries out of children.
They were making pastries out of children. That's terrible.
We rescued these 3 children.
Okay, how well can I do an insight check on this guy? Gabriel's
Wait, what
a
are
little
you
questionable.
inciting about?
If he's like acting surprised at all about the children as baked as pies, if he seems kind of like taken back at all or anything.
Sure. Make an insight
No.
check. What's your total?
8.
Seems hard to read.
Hmm.
It's very hard to read.
Yolta's gonna get down from the horse. Were you working with these hags?
Was I working with hags?
Yes.
That seems like it would go against my business. Hags don't do well. Hags don't buy a lot of glass. I don't think it would be that useful.
She's gonna kind of go up and put the.
Hey, as you try to like touch him, he backs up. He goes, "I am sorry, but I'm kind of spoken for. Well, not really.
Jeff is
You're
gonna
not
walk
my
up to the
type.
thing.
I apologize."
Don't worry, we're just friends. Does the wink, the eyebrows.
You are an interesting group, I must say. You are the most lively people in Barovia I've ever met.
What?
Except for that
Minus
guy.
that
He
kid
points
back
at the
there.
kid.
You just see that the kid is just like sitting there, just staring at the ground, doesn't even appear to be acknowledging what's going on. Well, you speak. What were you gonna say?
So did you really know what they were doing? Were you supplying them?
I heard
Children.
that they said there was problems at the orphanage. I don't know too much about it. I didn't pry into it, but I met an old lady that said that she could help after I mentioned the problems at the orphanage, and so there's been I think somebody is sick at the orphanage. I can't remember. So they needed it might have been some sort of disease, so they wanted another place to store the kids or move them, and she said that she could provide them. So I
That's a awkward way to say store the kid. Seems to me, and you see a blade appear in her hand.
see he kind of like backs up. He goes, I'm sorry, I did not mean to. I am a well-respected man of Okali. I could guide you there if you need help. I am not about to fight some strangers I just met on the road. That is not me. I apologize if that disappoints.
All right, I'll incite him.
Wait, what are you inciting?
See if he's telling the truth about being
About being a well-respected man in Barovia?
yes.
Okay, roll an insight check.
17.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth about that. He doesn't seem, he carries himself like a noble. He's dressed like a noble. He probably smells like a noble. But the way he's speaking matches your mannerisms of dealing with people who own money and rich people.
All right, the sword will disappear. We'll trust you for now.
I
but
understand
I will
the
keep
forests of Barovia are dangerous, but I trust you. Vasil is a kind man, and I will be able to help you. Are you heading towards, I assume you're heading towards Valkali, or somewhere past there, as this is where this road leads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there many times. You see, I was out here, I made a bet with some hunters, what were they? Wolf hunters? That I could survive outside of the wall of Valkali for an entire day, and it is the end of that day, so I shall go back there.
Did you say wolf hunters?
Yes, they hunt wolves. There's many of them in Valkali. Wolves are a big problem here.
Have you heard of Rudolph?
Rudolf van Richard. No, was that
Yes.
his name? Hold on, no. Rudolph. I don't know what his last name was.
Rudolph something.
Yeah, Rudolph something. Yes, I've heard of him, but I have trouble believing that he is here. Everybody speaks of him, but nobody's been able to find any true evidence of him being here. I'm afraid it's all just rumors, in my opinion.
Gabriel's angry. He's just gonna turn around.
12's gonna walk up to him and hold his hand out. I am 12.
And kind of like holds his hand out, and he goes, "Nice, I am Vasil.
The Maker has
Vasil?
brought us here.
Vasil von Holtz is my full name."
Jappa's gonna walk up and just kind of swipe his body like from the mud. He's just gonna get mud all over his hands, and he's gonna reach out and go to handshake. I am Jappa.
Delicately, like, takes your hand and, like, like, does the pinch. Goes like that. He says, "Nice to meet you."
I'm gonna stealthily walk up, just like sidestep it instead of like walking normal, so sidestep back and forth.
Are you trying to be stealthy? Roll a stealth check.
No, I'm just like doing like a
We'll hop.
ninja
We're losing
Okay.
your
walk instead of walking normal.
losing your internet again.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I know. You guys are talking really fast, and I turn you up.
Stop downloading stuff.
I'm like, hola, I am Nicola. I'm not downloading anything, bro. My porn's already downloaded.
Yeah, you do that, and he seems kind of impressed, I guess.
Yes, I do a performance check. Make sure I perform correctly.
Can I trip him?
Sure. Roll a strength check. Roll a dexterity check, Nikolai.
It wasn't very hard. Just a light raise of the foot.
Yeah, you try, and he actually dodges it. He goes, "Okay, so we have a rat, a turtle, a robot, or a construct, I believe they are more.
Warforged.
Were you He kind of looks at the Warforged. And if I hold on, you don't happen to know. You weren't made by the same dude that made Piccolo, were you?
I don't know who my maker was. I serve him.
Hmm.
Who is Piccolo?
It's rumors. Probably not.
Could be
well,
a long lost brother.
I've maybe. Shall we go to Valkali?
Yes, we shall.
I just hop back in my shell,
So, you guys can make perception checks if you want, but Vasil will lead the way.
Yeah, Yelta's watching just say if anything that chasing him comes out.
Oh, Yolta's big too now. Gosh, I hate this map.
Ooh.
22.
Yappa just slivers in.
You just see like common forest brush. You see that as Vasil is leading, he does kind of look back and watch you guys just to make sure you aren't like doing anything suspicious. Other than that, he doesn't. Mhm. Other than that, no. The old Salkovich Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The words recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against the walls as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside are a bunch of, or a half dozen amount of pikes, each with wolves' heads impaled on them. You assume that this is the city of Valkali. So we switch maps to, nope, not that one, that one. You guys are to the bottom left. Can you guys see everything all right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, God. Stop it. Okay. So you guys move up, and you see two shadowy figures, and Vasil will speak up. You see one of the shadowy figures holds up their hand, and they say, "Halt! Who goes there?" And then Vasil speaks up, and he goes, "It is I, Vasil von Holtz. I have come back from my excursion, and I bring weary travelers." And then he kind of gestures to you. Just give your names, and they shall handle the rest.
Well, we should not.
Turn me around. I can't see anything.
Yelta goes, You're not just going to tell him the circus is in town, are you? Guess not.
Well, I was a joke. I apologize. There is actually a circus in town. I promise I wasn't being
An ass.
Sure. What are your names?
I'm Yota.
Roll a stealth check and try to sneak past them.
Okay, the gates are closed and there's a wall around the city.
I'm gonna climb
Okay.
the wall.
I'm Yota Ishnar. I don't know why I just got a weird accent on my last name. But
You see Vassal turns to you and he goes, you shouldn't try to sneak into the city. That's just going to create problems. They keep track of who enters and who doesn't. I rolled
As
for
I'm like
him.
crouched and ready to ninja
Yeah,
off,
you're pretty stealthy. None of you notice this, and all of a sudden Vassal turns and like he points directly at him. Like this Vassal's
Just
pretty
turn.
perceptive.
confused. I'm like, huh?
I am 12.
Okay.
I'm Yappa.
Yappa.
It's the one. He's in the shell.
I'll poke my head out.
Yeah, that's me. I'm right here.
I am Ishmak, and this is my sister Irina. We are from the Burgomaster. We are related to the Burgomaster over in Barovia. And then the kids say their names, or they give the names of the kids. This is a Freak. Oh, wait, hold on. I scrolled by. His name is Freak, though. This is a Freak, Mirtriel, and Lucien. We're hoping to be able to turn them over to the orphanage if possible. And then, who else hasn't given their name? Has everybody given their name?
I am Gabriel.
And I'm Nikolai Klovokovich.
Hey, you see that the guards motion for you guys to come closer, and as you do, you see that there's two guards in full plate armor. They're each holding like pikes. Let me pull up Valkali so I don't mess this up.
They're holding pikes too.
Approaching the town. There we go. So you see that the is that where are we? Is that the north gate? What gate are we at? We're at a gate.
Based on the
Okay.
way the map is laid out, that's the west gate.
So you see that the gate above the gate, as you guys get close, you see that it is labeled the Sunset Gate. Is what it is labeled. You see that the guards inside, and they go, "Okay, so we have your names. What is your business in Vakali?"
Well,
I'm here to sing.
we rescued these children from the hags who were selling pastries made of children.
You see that the guards kind of look shocked. They go, "Hags? There are hags
Hags.
here?
No,
Are they
we
still alive? Did they follow you?
we killed them.
You killed hags.
All three of them.
You
Three
killed
of them.
3 hags." You see that he kind of like turns to his other guard. They killed 3 hags.
Yeah, we did.
I got the final blow though.
Vasil, you are well respected amongst here. Do you speak for these people? And Vasil goes, I guess they have revealed to me the location of 3 hags. I did not know that they were here. Otherwise, I would have told you. But
We probably ate some of their pastries.
hmm,
Just so you know, you ate.
I'm on a
children.
diet. I didn't eat any of the pastries.
Yes, well, the lady that you would, I'm assuming, let in to sell pastries on her cart, is a hag.
You see that he kind of goes, one of the guard goes, "Oh, we did not let Morgoth, I think was her name. We did not let her in. She never came here. She only went to Barovia."
Well,
But
you're much more wise than you look.
okay, well, yes, you are welcome in town. Usually we do not let people in past sunset, but or past, not really, it's not really sunset, but you know, when it gets night. But since you are with Vasil and you have claimed to kill of these hags, and Vasil speaks for you, we shall make an exception. Vakali is not a Vakali is a safe city, and it is a safe city because of the laws that we have set in place. So I should go over a few of them with you. Vasil, I know you've heard these before, but it is good I go over them for new people. Once inside, the mention of the name Strahd is strictly illegal, even in written form. Know that even as I say the name of it, it is the last time you will ever hear it within the gates. Instead, you must refer to the aforementioned individual as simply as the devil. This noble town holds a festival each week in honor of the residents' general merriment and continued support of the burgomaster, Baron Vargas Valkovich. As a guest of Akali, you will now be required to aid in the preparation for our festivals. And every festival is absolutely mandatory in terms of attendance and for the length of stay. Failure to attend will be strict opposition to Vakalian law. The next great Vakalian festival is in 6 days. It is the Festival of the Blazing Sun. and it will be held in the town square. Fail to comply with any Vacalian law will mark you as a criminal to our city, and you will be punished such in accordance to our justice system. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask.
Why can't we say Strahd?
That
He-
is a warning. Do not say it again, or you will spend time in the stocks. You are simply to refer to him as
Why
the
can't
devil.
we say that?
Because it is believed that saying his name will summon him here. And Vakali being a safe city, we do not want to encourage behavior that may bring the devil closer to the city.
Why have they
But
not?
if we summon him,
Why
we can
have
kill him.
why have you not stood up to this devil and fought him to make all of Barovia safe?
People have tried to fight him, and might I mention that every person that has tried to fight him has died. So you are welcome to try, but just make sure you do it outside of Vakalian City. Vakali has been free
we
of
all
Strahd
fight him in the
for the
city.
last 50 years, or no, last 20 years. Because
said
of
it.
our laws, the Burgomaster has put in place. Strahd has not been cited in the city. Sorry, the devil. He says the devil. He does not say Strahd. That is my fault.
You said it
Devil has
twice.
not been
You're going to
cited
jail
in
now.
the city.
You go to the stove.
Whenever I say Strahd, pretend I'm saying the devil. That was an accident on me. Do you have any
Same.
other questions?
Just
Where can I find beer?
There is a there's a Blue Water Inn. It is run by a very kind family. They will be able to provide wine and such there.
And where's this circus I keep hearing about?
The circus. We have had I did not spend much time with him, but an individual brought in a cart, a circus cart or something. Yeah, I think he is staying at the Blue Water Inn.
did you check
Ah,
it
great.
for children?
Rare patience.
There was something inside, but yeah, I don't think it was a child.
Are they missing a turtle?
I do not believe. If you have no more questions, then we must move on to we must go on to weapon registry. We will not take your weapons, but we must note what weapons you have on you. You are allowed to keep your you are allowed to be armed. We just ask that you do not threaten anybody. Or brandish your weapons in an unlawful matter. But carrying them on your person will be fine.
All right. Well's gonna walk up to the front, and he's just gonna like.
You see that they're
Okay.
writing all this stuff down. Like you see that one of the other guard that's not talking has written down your names and is writing down what you say and why you're here.
Okay, then 12's gonna look at that guy, gonna be like, hand X. What did I say? You get that?
Yes.
Spear
Spear. Got
can
it.
be used one-handed or two-handed.
Two-handed, one-handed spear. Double. Okay. Got it.
And me. I am a creature of war. Was forged for such things, but have furthermore dedicated my life to the builder, to the maker. And I will follow him and follow your rules. And although I am made of war, I do not seek war in everything that I do. So therefore, you should already written my name down, and therefore it counts as writing down the weapon.
Can you
of
shut
war.
the tin can up, please?
Is that sufficient?
Okay. What other weapons do you have? Sylvie, have you noted? You see Ishmark shows the sword, and Arena shows the sword that they have, because that's all they have. And like a crossbow, I think they also have.
Yappa's gonna walk up, and he's just gonna pop his head in the shell and lean forward, and everything's just gonna spule out everywhere. Just
Present and check.
Do the instruments count as weapons? I don't think so. Just write down.
I got a long sword. It's right here.
he's kicking stuff around.
I got a silver long sword right here. These bad boys.
You see, Vasil goes, "That's a silver blade. You should do well to take care of that."
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at polishing things.
That's a good laugh out of it.
Try not to-
Does Yolta present her weapon?
All she has is her dagger.
She doesn't have her weapon on her, so that's why I was asking.
Nope. I have a dagger to pull
Okay,
out.
just one dagger for the lady. Your name is Yolta, right? That's what you said.
Yolta.
Did you give them a real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yolta.
And then for the I believe your name was Nikolai.
Sorry, I'm scraping
Si,
everything back in
señor.
my shell.
Nikolai.
Yes, it's Nikolai.
What weapons did you have?
I have this rapier,
Okay, you have a
this
rapier.
short bow, kind of
Short
like
bow.
me, but like in bow form, right? And then this thing called a dagger. That's D-A.
Okay, Gabriel.
G-
You said your name is Gabriel. What weapons do you have?
A dagger, longbow, and he just kind of pops his fangs out. These bad boys.
You're not
Oh, they're big ass
Yeah,
fangs.
she-
They're not even
yeah,
vampire close.
She doesn't notice
Past my
that.
chin.
She was gonna ask if you're a werewolf, but she doesn't notice. Okay.
Perfect.
If you have any more questions on the laws of Akali, I recommend you ask now. Otherwise, you will seek punishment later.
Guys, do we have any other? And he pops his arms in his shell. He's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about these guns. And he pops at his arms, these flabby arms.
Yeah, they're kind of just like thick, like Uguay type.
Is there any temples here to worship it? Where I can worship and visit the Maker?
Hold on, there is. There's the Church of Saint Adriel, which is what Irina and Ishmark thought was a safe place to keep Irina.
And
So-
where is that?
It's number 1. It is. He actually points like right past him towards that big building. It's right there.
Okay.
Where was the inn again?
The inn. Well, the inn is N2, which is it's up there. It's that red building right there.
Oh.
I recommend going to the inn first, though, as the church will probably be his residents will probably be asleep. I think there's only 1 or 2 people that are on it. So
Yeah, I need a beer.
no more questions. We will let you in quickly, and they open the gate. Usually we do not allow horses inside the city. And then Vasil speaks up and he goes, I will pay to have their horses stabled here. How long are you guys planning on staying?
We are unsure, but we'll make it quick if it'll cost you a lot of money.
I will not. I am quite wealthy. He hands the guards. You notice that he gives the guards 2 platinum. That should cover their stay.
This guy is pretty wealthy.
She's gonna kind of walk up and like caress his arm. How wealthy?
Being the only glassmaker in Barovia, pretty wealthy.
I bet he blows too.
So your horses will be kept at the front.
He has never met me.
So you have
The
children.
glass
We could
blower.
drop them off at the orphanage, or we could go stay at Blue Water Inn.
Let's
These
drop
are
him
very
off.
Yes, I say we shall take them to the orphanage first.
Especially
I
Right,
this
thought we
one.
should-
And I just poke the soulless
We
one in
should
the
keep
face.
them for a little bit, and then take them when we do more investigating, just in case.
Well,
I don't trust them.
I
you
believe
guys,
they will be safe. I know you are a small-minded rat boy, but
I am a trustworthy individual. I can drop them off at the orphanage, and I'll meet you at the Blue Water Inn later tonight.
Gabriel's gonna.
I still want to
follow
Rapunzel
him.
them
One,
out of a
one of you
building
could
again.
come with me if you do not trust me.
Yeah,
but I
Gabriel
just-
will go with him.
yeah, I will go as
The
well.
orphanage is past the Blue Water Inn, which is why I ask.
12 it says I don't need beer. Well, I will go with you.
Ishmark and Irina will go to the inn with you guys.
Okay.
So whoever wants to go to the inn, go to where Ishmark and Irina are. And whoever wants to go to the orphanage, go to where Vasil is. Where is he? Where's Vasil? He's in here somewhere. There's so many names.
It's down here.
Vessel's right there, isn't he? Or not, that's Warforged.
we'll say, yeah, it's right up there.
Where's
Where's the asshole? On scene asshole anywhere.
So you guys are all going to the orphanage.
Guilt
So we're
will
gonna
go-
play out orphanage scene real quick.
orphanage scene?
Fade to blackness. Orphanage scene.
Okay, bottom. Go to the bottom. Don't pay attention to what's at the top.
Hard one. I can't see anything. So.
Oh,
And
I
the-
went from
and
black to white real
the
quick.
middle?
I played Michael Jackson.
Hold on. You guys are all tiny.
Yeah, I'm still black.
Yeah, I
Just-
don't think you're
just
gonna be
racist.
seeing anything, Carson, because you don't have a token over here.
You're not there.
So
I put my token over there.
No,
Oh,
you
you are.
went. You went to the. Oh, he is.
you went to the orphanage, or did you go to the bar?
I went to the orphanage.
All right, let's go to the bottom.
I went with asshole.
I can't see anything. Gabriel.
At the bottom.
all the way to
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottom.
Yes,
on,
I
I
do
know.
have dark vision.
There
you
we
see
go. Now I
something?
see it.
Yeah, okay. And then Gabriel. Sorry, yeah, I forgot. I have to do this real quick.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Should be able to see now. Can 12
yep.
see?
Yep.
You see that kind of goes it is quite late, but I'm sure somebody will be up. Kind of goes up and knocks on the door. Gosh. There she is. Oh, come on. Sorry. This map is weird to navigate. As you knock on the door, you hear it open, and you see an older-looking woman. She looks to be, let me pull up her notes. She looks to be in her mid-50s.
Is she extremely ugly too?
No. She is just old, not ugly.
Well, in her mid-50s isn't that old, so watch it.
A shrewd woman in her early 50s. Yeah, she's a shrewd woman in her early 50s. Age hasn't been too kind to her, but definitely not like the old hags that you saw. She kind of opens it up and she goes, "Hello, how may I help you?"
We have children that we have brought you.
Oh, you have children. That is not good. Hello, Vasil. And you see,
Why
he
isn't
goes,
it good?
"Hello, headmistress. We have Vasil, I told you about this earlier." And she goes, she kind of calls back and she says, "Tessa, we have new hires, new children. Could you come take them?" And then you see a younger-looking 16-year-old girl comes and she comes out and she greets the children and she takes them inside.
Will you take good care of them?
Yes, we will. It's
We freed them from the hags.
you freed them from hags. That sounds terrible. I mean, great that you freed them, but terrible that they were hags.
You're not a fan of pastries, are you?
No, not particularly. There seems to be I know I can be honest with you. If you've helped these children, you may be able to help us. We seem to have one of the children. He's not a child that is here, but he used to be here. But then he grew too old without being adopted. Milvaj, Milva. He appears to have gone sick. Something seems to be draining him, and I don't know if it's a sickness or a disease. But he used to help out a lot, and he's been bedridden. He started out like just deteriorating, and then all of a sudden one day he just couldn't even get out of bed.
Let us take a look.
He has not grown with the bloodlust, has he?
No, he is quite the opposite. He's been lethargic, not even being able to get out of bed.
Would I know anything that would cause this?
Roll a medicine check.
I was also gonna think about it.
I don't know. 12 knows.
12
19.
knows of many diseases that might cause it. Nothing you can be specific.
Has he seen a doctor?
We've had the priest come look at him, but he hasn't been able to come up with anything.
I will take a look.
Yes. Let's very quickly.
What
Vasil goes. I don't think I'll be any of help here. I will go meet you at the Blue Water Inn with your friends.
Yes. Thank you, friend.
As he walks by, I'm gonna like lean over to Nikolai and just be like, keep an eye on this one. You go follow him,
Yes, will
Nikolai.
do. Okay.
Make sure he
has
gets
a
back
really
there.
good perception.
So,
Roll a
not
stealth
very far away.
Are you following him?
Almost stealth behind him. Yeah. 19.
Sorry, hold on. I have to there's so much stuff I have to keep track of.
I'm following from a distance.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna
How
be
far?
on his ass. Like that far. So like from him to me.
Which is how far? To give me a distance.
Fuck, I don't know.
I'm not on that
25
map
feet.
right now. That's why I need
About
a
40
distance.
feet.
40 feet. Okay.
Oh no, 20 feet. 20 feet is better. 45 feet is too far.
I was gonna say, do you have dark vision? You do.
Do I? I should.
You follow him.
I'm a rat.
Back to the orphanage. Do as we fade back to the orphanage. Yes, oh, Vasil's not in. He's not here right now. Nikolai's also not here. Okay, so she takes you to. It's just you two, right? Yeah.
You are not as hideous looking as he described you.
She takes you to. You see a younger looking man, looks to be about 19, laying in bed. He looks very deteriorated, very sick. Yeah, he looks ill.
I'm gonna check him over for like bite marks or anything. Typical.
You want to do an investigation check?
Yeah.
All right, make an investigation check.
I'm gonna lean over to the lady and say, "Do you have any silver around here?"
No, that is quite expensive.
14
Why?
total.
Probably not, unless you have something that says silver. 14 for investigation. Looking him over, you don't see any bite marks or anything like that. Nothing.
Okay. Can I do a medicine check on him?
Yeah.
8.
What'd you get? Yeah, this is a strange disease. What'd you get?
20.
Okay, you recognize that this is kind of a disease, but kind of not. It's
an affliction.
yeah, sure, kind of, but kind of not. It's very weird. It's not. It's both magical and it's magical in nature, and it's not contagious.
So
So that's why you're like, it's kind of not a disease. Yeah, it's more of a curse.
He seems to be cursed, not ill.
Curse.
Something of the sort.
Oh, that can't be good.
What has he been doing of late? Do you know? People he's met, things he's done.
I mean, he interacts with the children in the orphanage daily.
Any
Other
in
than that, he
particular that
works
he
at the
favors?
church. He volunteers at the church. Maybe something could be found there. I'm not really able to leave the orphanage as there's only me, and then I have a few of the other children to help me watch over this. But in the morning, if you could check out the church.
Yes, we can do that.
Yes,
We're gonna go there anyway.
I would agree. We will check the church.
She thanks you, and she says, well, make sure the children are taken care of, and if thank you for offering help. I know.
How many children do you have here?
Oh, it's a weird number that Caden did not have prepared. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 or 8, 12 with or 11 with the children that you granted.
I'm gonna cast augury. And about the church. About if we think.
What? All right, hold on. What a. It says you plan on taking within the. So you're asking about going to the church?
Yeah. If we think we'll find something.
You get the well.
Well,
If you plan on going there in the morning, is what you get from that.
okay.
I'm gonna hand her 13 gold.
Oh, she thanks you profusely as she takes it. She goes, are you sure? I mean, you're investigating this for me. I don't know if I should be the one getting paid.
It's for the children.
I will make sure I put it to good use. Thank you very much.
And then I'll hand her one extra one. This is for you.
You're too kind.
You do good work here. He's very humbled by the fact that she takes care of children.
Yes, I will try to come with more information if you return here tomorrow.
Gabriel, it is well if we go to the church. We will find
I agree.
the Maker's sin.
I will try to have more information tomorrow.
We'll be on our way then.
We've been going through a string of bad luck. We've had a recent death.
Death.
It's a lot. I'll tell you more tomorrow. And
We are looking forward to it.
she thanks you a lot as she leads you back out. All right. So you follow him, Remy, or not Remy?
Nikolai.
I don't know why I want to call you Remy so badly. Where did the blue water inn go? Blue water inn. Is that everybody? Are we missing somebody? We're missing Nikolai. Okay. So you guys haven't arrived yet. Everybody's back there. That hasn't arrived yet, but you guys have arrived. So hold on, let me switch the music to get a little bit.
Ambiance.
Little
Okay.
ambiance.
Nope. Hold on, is that it? No, that's it. The sound of music fills the air as you enter with Ishmark and Yulta enter. And inside, hold on, where's the? Oh, I have the notes blocking. Oh no, where did they go? 1 second. Blue water in. See that gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation, sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. You assume this is the Blue Water Inn.
This is nice. I like it.
It's much nicer than where we have stayed previously, Japa.
Agreed.
It makes you somewhat tolerable in a place like this.
What's tolerable mean?
Maybe not.
Joppa can't see inside the inn, by the way, for some reason.
Oh,
Darkfish.
sorry. You guys should be able to see.
I can say.
Not 660. All players have sight. Is that better?
There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, there's light in here. There's no dark vision that should be affecting here. You see a woman that I can't find. Hold on, I need to pull up a description for her real quick. People named NPCs. Why doesn't she pop up? Right. You see, not necessarily an older woman, but she does have a kind of a graying hair. Oh, there she is. Nope, that's not her.
At the bar?
That's sitting behind the bartender. She seems sitting behind the bar. She seems to be running it. She's kind of like kind-looking woman.
I'm gonna walk up and use popular demand there. Get free lodging. I'm just gonna work.
Yeah, what does popular demand say? Could you read that for me?
Yes, says you can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn, tavern, but possibly with a circus theater or even a noble's court. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard, depending on the quality of the establishment, as long as you perform each night. In addition, your performance makes you something of a local figure. When strangers recognize you in the town where you have performed, they typically take a liking to you.
Okay.
A great thing to have as a bard.
For some reason, I cannot find her character.
We are looking for. I'm looking for a place that would buy armor.
If you're looking for a place that buys armor, I'm afraid that there's not too much of a choice in here. You guys are new here, aren't you?
Yeah, we're new.
I do not or I recognize. I know everybody in town, and I know you are not from town. Are you new to Vakali or are you new to Barovia?
Both.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Great.
is a titular combination. Well, my name is Danica Makarov. Me and my husband and our family own this wonderful establishment.
It is wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much. You worked very hard on this. Can I start you off with any of our wine? Our wine is a bit expensive as we are short
I
supply.
mean, can I, I'll work for it. I'll sing you some songs.
Mm,
As
we do have a bard here, but he's not he doesn't really perform that much. I guess
Where is he?
yes.
As we are new here and find ourselves a little short of coin,
That's going to be good.
that's why we are looking for somebody to buy some of our items.
Let me pull up my notes on the town of Valkali real quick. Where did my actual notes go? Sorry. Valkali has a few shops, but just kind of looks around. I'm sure you got the spiel of how safe and wonderful Valkali is, but
It is
don't
grown-
buy it.
Well, we are here.
It is a safe place. Strahd. You notice that she kind of emphasizes that she says Strahd. Has not been here in a while, which is good. But it is not as happy as the townspeople or guards may make it seem.
We get for.
But you didn't hear it from me?
for
Oh,
bas-
but I didn't even hear what you said.
We have a few places here. We have a bookshop. We do have a Fletcher slash bowmaker, but that's on the outside of the city near the Visanti camp, and some people are a little iffy on going near them. We have there's a general store that you could go to, but they that's kind of by the fuck, what is it called? The place that they kept. Where's the fucking shit? Hold on. It has a name.
Reliquary.
There is a
Reliquary.
Oh, the Arasaki Stockyard. The couple that owns there, they kind of sell stuff and buy stuff. So they might be able to buy stuff.
Well, if you wanted to buy armor, who would you see?
You wanted to buy armor? The Fletcher and the Bower. His name is the Fletcher and the Bower. Seagull's Seligel's hovel. Again, no, he's an interesting fellow. Located on the outside of the city in the Vizonti camp. He might be interested in buying armor. Of course, you could try to sell it to one of the wolf hunters that works here. They're not here right now. I believe they left. Yes, they're not here right now. Maybe they'll be back in the morning. They might be willing to buy stuff. You could try selling it to maybe a guard if they're looking for extra armor. Not that that's useful with or without armor. Unless you're a citizen breaking one of the stupid laws. Then they're very useful.
Who are these guys?
You see two people sitting there.
Two people.
Appear to... Let me... Hold on.
I'm gonna go to this corner and just start jamming.
They appear to be twins, or definitely like brothers, at least.
Oh, for
Sure. Yeah. What are you performing as? What instrument are you using?
I am going to be using the lute right now.
Okay. So yeah, you start playing your lute. A few of the patrons look around. They seem pretty pleased. You get the sense that music isn't too common in this town. It is at this time that you guys arrive. You see Vasil enters, and then he goes over. Irina has come and sit at a table with Ishmark. Or no, they don't sit there because there's people there. They sit over here at this table. Vasil goes, he kind of nods to Irina and starts talking. And then Nikolai enters. I don't know what Nikolai wants to do. Your friend is quite good at performing. How long has he been doing this?
as long as I have known him. You know, for what he is, as long as I have been with him, he is actually very good at performing. I've yet to hear a song that he plays I do not like.
Barovia doesn't get too many performers.
But we are, like I said, being new here, we do not have much coin and would not be able to pay tonight for a place to stay. But we are looking for lodging. And say we are very loyal to those who help us and
Hey, I get free lodging.
would
Oh,
like to help out as much as we can. If there is something we can do for work, or if you will take this armor and trade for lodging.
I'll take the armor. How many of you are there?
There are us three, the turtle,
7.
the rat, and we have 2 others.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're not including Ishmark and Irina?
I assumed they had a place to stay as to why we brought them. I will say
this is their first time in Valhalla, you know that.
And those 2 there, yes, they're with us.
So that is 6 people total.
That is
We have a room upstairs that has 4 beds, and then we have a room that has 2 beds. So
That's
we can give
7.
you both of those for the armor and the performance, and that will cover you for 4 days.
Yes, that is fair.
You see, make a perception check. Yappa.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Do you ask her about the 2 people that are sitting there?
I did, yes.
Those are the Watcher brothers. They
Only 6. I'm jamming.
they come here, they pay, they get drunk, and then we usually kick them out. They're related to Fiona Watcher. I have my own opinions, and I keep them to myself. Fiona does not like the Burgomaster, and she does not keep that to herself. And they are related
Is
to
there
her.
anything on the 2 guys at all?
What are you looking for specifically?
Like money?
Yeah, but you're
or,
too
like,
distracted by your performance to
notes
notice
or
anything.
anything.
They
Trying to
appear
put
to
on a
each
good
have like
show.
coin. Yeah, they appear to each have like coin purses, and they're drinking what appears to be some sort of beer.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to them. I'm gonna talk to one. What the fuck? I just teleported up to the room. Who?
You see that they're
Goodbye.
both they're kind of like talking to each other. Then you guys approach, they get quiet, and they go, "How can we help you?"
Hello, I'm looking for work. How are you today?
Oh well, we don't have anything for you to do, rat. Fuck off.
What? Fuck off. You fuck off.
You came up to us, and then you're telling us to fuck off? We're trying to enjoy a drink. We don't want rats. I'm surprised they even let you in the bar. Hey,
Hey, I'm
Hey.
a very nice rat.
Danica, you have rats. You may want to deal with this. We do not pay to deal with this. And then she kind of just rolls her eyes. As you
I'm
can
just
see.
gonna do a sleight of hand check for taking his coin purse.
Yeah, they do not notice he's used. You grab one of their coin purses. You not get both.
24. Call
Yeah,
out your numbers
you
when
grab-
you roll.
You grab one of them, but you don't get both.
Oh, sorry. 24. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. to
notice
bother
that,
you.
like,
I'm just gonna go back to
You,
my
s-
bar.
you notice that one of them like goes to like maybe stand up and try to fight you, but then he looks at you like your blades, and then he doesn't.
I look at him like I turn my head, just really intimidating as a rat, 4 foot tall, fucking scrawny as fuck. Just, you want to fucking tussle?
This, Nikolai, let's go.
I will get up.
Okay.
You see that this one turns to the other one and says, "Nikolai, let's go," and then
Nikolai, that's my name. We're going.
no, no, I am
Where are we
Carl. This
going?
is Nikolai. I don't know who the fuck you are, fucking rat. Watch out, they have rats, and he kind of like throws his cup as they both leave.
That man
told you.
is rude.
Oh no, I messed it up. Hold on. Forget. They should not be. I put them on the map layer. I meant to put them on the GM layer.
That
So
is,
wait, what's in the coin purse as I rummage through it really fast?
There's not too much because they don't take a lot out with them, but there's 6 gold.
they seem very delightful, those two.
Yes, I can't really deny them service though, because Fiona Watcher will burn my place down. So
I'm sorry about the rat. I've eaten
hey,
them
if you guys pay, then you guys pay. And the armor and the performance is pretty
rat
nice.
again. Oh, rat again.
I go over to
But,
Jep and I talk to him. I'm like, should I go kill them? What the fuck happens? Why do I keep teleporting over there?
You guys also arrived 12, and Gabriel, you kind of walk past the brothers as they leave.
No, I wouldn't recommend killing anyone just yet.
Okay, fine.
Well, I will just say, good day.
Yeah, they kind of like are stumbling a little bit. You can tell they're drunk.
I'm gonna
They
do
go,
a-
look it's a construct. I wonder if he was made by Blinsky.
It was made by the maker.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I can tell you about him if you would like.
Yeah,
if you
they have
some
wandered
time.
off.
May the maker bless you in your days.
Who are these people? Are they just extras?
Yeah, everybody that looks the same is not important.
One beer, please.
We
Then
have
knock the table.
we have
One beer.
we have work to do at the church tomorrow, other than just dropping these off. And what is it? 12.
Since you guys have rooms, I can provide you food. We have hot beet soup and fresh bread for no additional charge. We also have wolf steak for 5 silver pieces. Oh wait,
That's
no, hold on.
ironic.
I have to do. Sorry, they do Illyrium pieces or whatever, so I have to do a transfer.
But I would disapprove of the wolf stuff, right? I mean, granted, I'm not wolf. I'm
I mean, I would imagine you don't view yourself as a wolf.
yeah.
We also
Technically,
have
I'm a saber-tooth.
purple grape mash number 3 wine for 3 copper pieces. We have you can get a pint of Superior Red Dragon Crush wine for 1 silver piece.
Gabriel 12 says we have business in the morning. Is that you found something at the
I toss her a gold and grab everything, but then I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so she passes out. She
You-
gives you the wine.
you found something out at the orphanage?
Yes, there's a sick lad there. He is cursed or some sort of plague around him. Only him. They said that we might find something at the church where he visits often, not anymore.
Yes, I have. I have spoke with the Maker. Gotten a sense that whatever it is we will find there will be well. It seems everything in this land is cursed. One way or the other. I don't know what.
Bray, watch where you're going. You see as a little child runs past you guys, and then joins up to another child. They appear to be brothers. Sorry, my children can get in the way sometimes.
Those are your children.
Yes. Run off, go. And you see that they both run upstairs.
Keep
This is
them.
all right.
I would keep them close. We had encountered some hags that were stealing children.
I mean, I've heard stories, but I thought Barovia was cursed, but I didn't know we were that fucked.
You've heard of the pastry
Your
lady?
dad now.
I think I have. I've never been to Barovia, the village of Barovia.
Those pastries were up.
Hey,
I'm still saying
Ricavaro,
good
he
morning.
plays better than you, doesn't he? And you notice that there's like an older man that appears to be balding. He has white hair, and he has these glasses on.
Join me, sir.
He's like,
I'm out of practice.
I go kick him.
And he kind of comes and sits down. This is Ricavario, the bard I was telling you about. Though he doesn't play that much.
Ricky, oh
But he pays well.
Ricky. He's got a small dicky, oh Ricky.
You notice that Vasil's talking to Irina, and you see that Irina kind of like giggles at something Vasil says.
Yelta,
Well, and
Yelta looks over. Look like he's flirting with her.
Yeah.
Alright, she's gonna go walk over there.
And so
Vasil.
I was fighting the werewolf, and I just happened to cut off his head. It flew dramatically through the air before landing directly on the other werewolf's head. And you see that Irina's just like giggling at this.
Yes. And
I'll be right.
is that your night out alone? Was that little?
Oh, this wasn't last night. It was a few nights ago.
That was Vasili's night out. And she's gonna reach over and kind of grab his hand and.
He kind of like giggles, or he laughs. He goes, "You're too kind. Well, it was nice meeting you, but it is getting late, and I do have a shop that I must run.
She's
I
gonna.
must check on. I haven't been back in a while."
She's gonna reach up and kind of feel his biceps. Yes, you seem
Do
very
they feel nice?
strong.
Yeah, so you have to be to survive this varying lands of Barovia.
I assume your bed is much more comfortable than that here of the.
Probably, but I think that'll be something that you'll have to find out later. If you don't mind, I have a shop to check on. I must go.
Just ask.
Do be safe. I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Do you use that bed alone?
For now. And he kind of walks out. Irina goes, well, he was quite nice. You guys are going to the orphanage, you said, or to the church?
The church. To the
Are you doing
church
that,
we're going.
directly in the morning, or do you want to join me and Ishmak? We are going to go meet with the burgomaster tomorrow. Since we are royal or nobles from the village of Barovia, it is only kind that we go and meet with them. We would prefer to have you guys with us, since you did help protect us and slay a few hags. It might be good to put in a good word for you with the leader of this town.
We did say that we would help with a cursed child. The church.
Well, we can meet with him before that, or we could wait till after.
I think we shall go first to the burgomaster.
Okay.
Maybe he can.
We do need to go to the church. We need to see if Irina's safe to stay there. So I guess we should do that too. But we shouldn't put off meeting the burgomaster too much.
Yes, I think Gabriel and Japa will agree to. Let's go see the burgomaster first.
Do you want to see him
Yes.
first, or should we wait?
Well, it's up to you.
We have to go to both places, the church and the burgomaster.
I believe the church is close. Maybe we can hit that first.
I think that will be good to do.
All right. We'll go. Yelta's gonna turn in early.
Jappa's gonna be downstairs, and he's still singing, but he's gonna be poking his head down in his shell, as just his arms are out playing this lute, and you just hear him be like, "Toss a coin to your turtle. Toss a coin to your friend. Toss
You ever seen the
a
Witcher TV show?
coin to the turtle." Yep, that's all I'm doing over there.
Gabriel, what are you doing?
Gabriel is still drinking the beer, but he'll turn in as well.
Hey, you see, as you go to get up, you see Ricavario comes next to you and he goes, might I ask, you're a quite interesting looking fellow. What is your name?
Yes, I am Gabriel. And
My
yours?
name is Ricavario. Are these your friends? He kind of gestures to the weird people throughout the bar.
Acquaintances as of now.
You see that Danica's kind of like gone down to the end of the bar helping Nikolai. He kind of goes, well, I like to get familiar with new people. You guys don't seem like the regular lost souls to enter Barovia. You should come upstairs to my room. You and all your friends. It's the last door. And kind of just walks up the stairs.
I'm gonna scooch over to Nikolai. This guy might want to do things to you, but he wanted us to go to his room.
I mean, if he tries anything, I'll just hide his body somewhere no one will find it.
I'd like to see you carry that.
You'd help me, right?
What are we? I will take my leave.
Come with us. We're gonna go visit some room.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll follow him.
Do you guys get Yappa?
Yeah, I'll grab him.
And do you get Yolta too?
She's passed out. I'm just kidding.
Or you catch her as she reaches the top of the stairs. Yeah,
Well, she's heading towards the wrong way to get to the room anyways.
Oh.
So, you see the children are up here as you kind of pass. Hold on, God, there's a lot of you. So you kind of go to the last room and he lets you all in. There's not technically enough room for you guys in here, but I'm just going to layer you guys on top of each other.
I'm squeezed in the doorway.
As you all pile in, he goes, my name is Ricavario. I am the circus owner. You've probably heard of that. I don't know. I don't know. You've heard talked about.
We have heard many times that there was a circus in town, and you are missing a turtle.
I am afraid I am not. Sadly, I cannot claim I am. You guys are new to Barovia. You have that look upon you, I guess you could say.
I've been here for 8 years.
You are very,
may I ask?
very
why you're
observant.
here? Thank you. I try to be. May I ask why you're here?
Obviously to see your circus. I mean, come on, it's a circus.
I'm flattered, but I doubt that. What is the name of my circus if you are here to see it?
I just poke my head.
And that is what I thought.
We do
It is not.
We are here at this place now to help some friends and now to find why this thing is cursed. But I feel ultimately we are here to free this land, what the Maker has brought us here for.
So, your adventure is here to kill Strahd.
Not what we had planned on, but we found
Well,
ourselves.
if you're going to free this land, that is the only way to do it.
Yes, that is what we don't plan on staying.
Well,
Yes, what we have heard is that nothing leaves here. And the only way that we can possibly think of leaving here is if the devil is no longer here.
You can say his name, Strahd.
Strahd is not
I count 4 times that we've heard Strahd.
here. And that is 5.
I must reveal to you I am not actually a circus owner. I do have a cart, and I do have a attraction, but it is not really for the circus. I am a spy. I cannot tell you why I was sent here or who sent me. Well, I can't tell you why I was sent here, but not who sent me. I'm here to spy on Vakali's political climate. I know it is at a tipping point, and I feel like it's a barrel just waiting to explode. But I've been here for a while, and I've seen adventurers come and go, and I've seen them all fail to try to kill Strahd. But you seem different. How has your quest been going?
Well, we killed 3 hags
That's a very good start.
and some wolves. And we saw a big wolf. She was pretty cool.
A big wolf. What does it look like?
A big wolf.
A white werewolf, as you may say.
White werewolf. I've heard that story before. They say that it was the original werewolf in Barovia that started the curse of lycanthropy. Though that werewolf has appeared to be dead or trapped, the stories are unclear. What else have you guys encountered while you've been here? I'm sure it's been an interesting time in this land.
So are you here? Are you here to spy on them or us?
I'm here to spy on the political climate here.
Then
But
what-
I would be lying if adventurers trying to kill Strahd didn't pique my interest and share a similar goal. We all seek to leave Barovia, and if you guys can kill Strahd so we can, then you have my support.
And what is
And I've been here for a while, so I
what-
can help you.
what comes with that support? You know we don't have money, or
I can't provide money,
Right.
but I've been in Barovia, the land of Barovia, for a while. I may be able to provide information, clear up any questions you have. So, what have you encountered while you've been here?
I've only been here for like a day, so as these guys.
you want us to list it off? Well, we chased a vampire kid, killed one of our companions.
I did not know that you had a lost companion.
Yes, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, I kind of like that guy.
Did you drive a stake through their heart?
He got
We
away.
did some voodoo stuff.
I'm talking about the dead companion. Did you drive a stake through their heart?
Did some voodoo stuff.
I imagine you'll probably be fighting them again.
Yes, we unfortunately didn't. We're a little low on supplies to perform the rituals needed to prevent that. I think we had done our best, though. Stake through the heart, you say? You kind of.
If you guys are truly here to kill Strahd, then I'm sure you've encountered Madame Eva. Or Ava, whatever you want to call her.
The fortune teller.
Yes. Seems like every adventurer seems to come in contact with her at some point.
Yes, we have spoken with her.
And I'm sure her card readings were confusing.
Most fortune tellers are. I think that is.
Well, I might be
Probably
able to
true.
help decipher that. Well, what were they? If you do not mind telling me, I promise you I'm not going to steal or do whatever the
like
fuck.
a butcher, an angel.
What did she say
Can
when she
we-
told you that?
Does anybody have a cork we can stick in him? It is 9 of swords.
Is there any
4-4.
pillows in here?
On his bed, yeah.
Gabriel grabs a pillow and shoves it in the top of Jampa's.
Hey, what did she say when she gave you the fortunes?
The first was the 9 of swords. Butcher of swords. There's a town where not all is well. There you will find a house eruption. within a dark room full of still ghosts.
Hmm.
Card tells of a powerful force of good for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
It's not supposed to be that one. That
Oh.
one should have.
Oh, that
Be-
part shouldn't have been
Yeah.
the
It-
last part.
Yeah.
The
That's
card.
supposed to go with a different card.
Which one does that go with?
I don't know. Just delete that. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you.
Does that
Well, the
go
town
with
ro-
the bishop?
I don't know. Just delete that. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, the town where all is not well. I assume that means Valkali. House of Corruption can mean one of two places. We got the Burgomaster's Mansion, or the Water House. The Water House. Watcher House. Those are the only two places with enough nobility in there to be considered corruption.
Not
The Burgomaster's Mansion is where the Burgomaster lives, and Water House is where Fiona Watcher lives, and both of them secretly at each other's throats, I guess you could say. So I assume that I believe it is the Tome of Strahd is what it was called. You'll be looking for that. It should be there at one of those places. I have not been able to get into either of them. What's the next one?
The next one was the Edelglyphs, the bishop. That's all I have on that.
Oh my gosh, write this shit down, guys.
I
Come
did.
on.
I copied it exactly as you.
He pulled the pillow out.
I copied
What
it exactly
was
as what you put.
lost in a pile of treasure?
Set deep in the mountains. This is a card.
What you
of
see
power
lies in
strength.
House of
It
Rihanna.
tells of a weapon. Yeah. of a
Something
weapon
set deep in the
that
mountains. I've heard of a
sword or something.
temple. An amber temple? In the mountains. I've also heard that the mountains
With
are
amber
extremely
doors?
dangerous. I would recommend not going there now.
Is that where the Amber Doors?
You said it was this one should be the Holy Symbol of Great Hope. This one is it. That must be the it was a symbol of Ravenkind. Very powerful holy symbol. It could aid in against a fight of undead. What does the other card?
It's like the one of blades, the one of swords.
One of swords.
Avenger. The treasure lies in a dragon's house, in a chest made of bones, once clean and now corrupted. A vista wanders the land in
Wait,
search.
no, that's the other one.
Sorry, I made a song of this. I was just trying to sing it in my head. Anyway.
A dragon's house could only mean Argavishtof or Argavishtolt. An order of dragon, or an order of dragon knights used to live there. As for the other parts of that, I do not know, but that should be where this the sword of sunlight should be. You would have to go there, but I've never been there, but I've heard of it. You guys should also be writing down the names I'm giving you right now.
Oh, mother of a
Amber
hat.
Temple, Argavishtof. I'll put that in chat because it's weird to spell.
Just put it all in chat so we
You
can
can
copy and
spell this
paste it.
shit.
So you guys don't know how to spell Amber Temple? Sorry, Jesus. Sorry, over. Fucking expect you guys.
Carson
No,
doesn't.
Agavashka. Yeah,
And then,
yo never got that.
You should have gotten another card. Or a
Miss
few other
the
cards if
Queen
I'm
of
correct.
Spades. Oh, the Queen of Spades and the Seer, Jack of Clubs.
What is the Queen of Spades? What did that one say? Did you guys only get one ally card? Interesting.
Yeah,
Don't see
'cause
those.
we are our
somehow.
allies.
It's a Vasanti wanders this land alone, searching for her mentor. She does not stay in one place for long. Explore the lands, and you might just find her, or she might find you.
The Seer.
Nope,
Jack of
the
Clubs.
Mist, Queen of Spades.
What? Okay.
One of you say it to him.
No,
the mist.
I heard what he said.
No, that's not what. That's what.
Spades.
The Queen of Spades.
That was Caden talking.
Yeah, it was me saying it, not
I
him.
thought. I thought the rat said it.
I was saying it, but then Caden was saying it too at the same time, so I just stopped.
Oh, sorry. You can say it.
It's too late now. I don't want to say it anymore.
Say it.
Wait, where's the Temple of Amber go? I'm so confused.
Temple of Amber has the symbol of Ravenkind.
So it
Ravenkind.
goes under the bishop. And then
Yes.
goes under
Under the Avenger.
under the Avenger.
Yes.
What the fuck was the torture then? Was that the house I'm about to go to and kill the people that were mean to me because I'm a rat? Is that what happened?
No, the Torturer is the first one, the tome.
Queen of Spades was another one.
Yes.
Oh, the book. That's right. You said the book. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah, is somebody gonna say this to him, or are we just gonna sit
He
here all
just-
day?
Okay,
Still wanders this land alone, searching for her mentor. She does not stay in one place for long. Explore lands, and you must find her, or she might find you first.
You see him kind of like think to himself. There could be. No, I don't know. What's the next one? That one I feel like will answer itself.
I got Jack, guys. I don't know.
The Seer. The Jack of Clubs. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, I only got like every other one of this apparently when I copied it out of chat
I
last time.
put it in chat.
Okay.
It was he waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Grace seeketh so there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
I have that.
That must be in a study of sorts, is where you'll fight him.
This guy's pretty knowledgeable.
Yes, I've been here a long
Still
time.
wish he had a circus.
Well, if you will attempt to kill Strahd, you're gonna need allies. I am your first. Welcome. I guess you could say those two people you brought in could be your first. So maybe your second. There are allies in Vakali, and there are allies all over this land. I recommend you seek out the ones you see fit, and if somebody offers to aid you, do not trust them immediately. People are tricky.
Like hags.
Wait, are we supposed to trust you immediately? I'm
That is for you to
confused.
find out. Maybe it is a test. I have helped you all I can. If you have any more questions about the lands, I will try to answer them, but I make no promises. I will usually be found in my room, but I cannot promise I will stay in Valkali forever.
Well, I'm glad you weren't a creep.
And he just shuffles out of the.
Don't tell
Out of the
anybody that I
door.
am a spy. Keep up the thing. I am a circus owner,
Circus.
if anybody asks.
No, he's not.
So wait, what was in the cart then?
You ask him that?
I'm pretty sure you just
Yeah,
asked him.
like, so if we're not a circus, what is the cart for?
You don't want to know. Have fun. I think you have a room waiting for you.
Yeah, right here. This is my room, right? Isn't this my room?
You're funny. Shoo.
Thanks.
Go off.
I bow. I'd be great in a circus.
And that we will rest, and then in the morning we will head out to the church. But that
here's your
is
room.
that is where we'll end it.
You guys each get...
I
I guess
don't-
technically two of you don't need beds.
Yeah, I don't need a bed. I will stand at the door. Actually, I will sit at the table.
Okay, so you sit at the
I will
table.
follow those bitches that called me a rat and kill them. Secretly.
They left a while ago, so...
Kill them. Secret.
I will track their footprints.
Irina and Ishmark take the side room. Yeah, and that's where we'll pick up next week. Or 2 weeks from now.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. That's the end of this episode of Curse of Strahd. If you're new to the channel, we do on Tuesdays. We go every other week with the Curse of Strahd. The week between that, we do homebrew. That is homebrewed by Legion the Lynx. It's
Hey.
Mistrum. So next Tuesday will be Mistrum. And Thursday we do Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And then we are going to get back to our Saturday night Listrin campaign. It's a campaign of all evil characters. But they're not like murder hobos. They actually have a purpose. That is with the Hogfather, Legion of the Lynx, and I am the DM on that one. I also am a player on that one. So we will get back to that one. Is this Saturday?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, this Saturday. And then we'll go every other week, every other Saturday, or once a month on that. We're just getting back into that one. So we appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the follows. We do have merch available. So we have, we get to where I can see the cameras. We have Drunkards and Dragons shirts. We also have hats. Hats. We have flat brim hats. These are old man dad hats. That's my type of style. And don't forget to follow everybody on the stream. The Hogfather right now is going for partner. He streams a lot of Smite and a bunch of other games. He's really good. So if you haven't followed him, go follow him. He's also got merch available as well. So thanks everybody for stopping by. We will catch you. Well, I'll be on tomorrow playing probably some Apex, the new update. And then whenever Modern Warfare decides to download their BR, I'll be on that forever.
Yep.
Or today. But you got anything, Hogfather?
Nope. Good to go.
All right. We'll catch you all next week with Drunkards and Dragons. Have a great day.